So welcome back to the channel. Anybody that's been watching for a while, you know we recently got rid of our Lightning. We replaced with this 2025 Ranger XLT. So one of the first things I wanted to do was get a tonneau cover to seal up the bed because, you know, like many folks, it's a multi-purpose vehicle. We might need to take it, you know, on an overnight trip or something like that, and want to have some sort of a sealed bed to keep luggage and things like that safe. So I got a tonneau cover. I've got another video on that, so take a look at the channel. You'll see the review of the tonneau cover. But the problem that exists is Ford, the way they made the front of the bed, and I'm sure this is for accessories, and I'm sure there's a good reason why, but I believe you can see there's a number of holes in the header. And the problem with that, as you can imagine, let's see if I can show you any better, literally those are through to the outside world. So when you're driving and it's raining, guess what? Water drips down, comes right in the front of the bed. It's not severe, and you can see we've had some pretty good rains lately. If you look in my bed right here, you can see the remnants up there, a little bit of water. So what I did was I ordered some rubber plugs from Amazon. It's one of the cheaper kits that I could find. So in just a second here, I'm going to show you how those are going to work out. Okay, so again, you know, the problem is how am I going to fill the holes here in the front of the bed? A bunch of different shapes. You can see we've got kind of an oval, got this screw hole for, I'm assuming that's some sort of a bed accessory, which I'll come back to. Another oval, different size oval, round hole, another screw hole. Why the holes are different on the two sides, I find that very unusual, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, that's what it is. So what I ordered from Amazon is the Tugarmoola, show them there, kit, and it's got 4mm, 5mm, 6mm, 7s, 5/16 inch, the 10mm, which are also, they're saying 3/8, and then the 1/2 inch or 13mm. So give me just a second, I'll show you how those work out. So the best solution that I came up with is I used a lot of the 10mm. So on the right hand side, 10mm. Here in the center, you may recall that was an oblong opening. Thankfully, these guys are malleable. They have quite a significant ridge between sort of the cap and, you know, how they connect, but they're obviously very flexible. A 10 fits really nice and tight here, but it fits in all the way in that center oblong slot. So I believe that'll be fine. Over here on the end, I used my 13s, which were the largest ones I had. They are slightly too small. They absolutely nest in here. You can see some crud because I laid these out on the bed floor first before I put them in. But they are absolutely securely in there. I'm sure I could probably try to wedge something else in that little space. So there's still a little bit, but you figure I've filled, 95% of the space. So essentially fairly closed, completely closed, completely closed. I have yet to find the solution for the ones with the threaded inserts. I'm thinking one of these little guys. The problem is when you push them in, the way they attach, you know, they need to be able to seat in there through the wall of the bed. What I believe is the solution is if I can find the right size cap, I believe I can cut off just that inner part that catches, probably take a razor knife, cut those off so it's more just a plug with a shaft sticking out, and then I could probably just put like maybe a little rubber cement or something, just something to get it to hang in there. And again, I don't expect that it's going to get watertight, but I do certainly believe it's water tighter. So again, the Tugarmoola 100-piece kit, this was under $10. And, you know, I'm excited to see the results. I believe that will certainly help because, you know, that's a lot of holes in the front of the bed. So stay tuned, may have more on that. But today we're going to haul some furniture, so I went ahead and took the tonneau cover off. And it occurred to me that I had this project in mind, so I thought I'd get it done. Please, as always, really appreciate your likes, your comments, and you subscribing. Lots more content coming. Hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks so much for watching.